Today's show is presented by RexMD. Go to rexmd.com/chat to get up to 90% off non-branded or branded Viagra and Cialis. Is the stick shift not getting into drive? Are you struggling in the bedroom? RexMD is going to help you, the #1 leader in men's telehealth. It is rexmd.com/chat. Check the links in the comments and in the description of today's show. Andrew Billings, you are a Chicago Bear. Welcome into Bears Now by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham. Chicago has made another signing, and it's not 9 o'clock at night for once. Andrew Billings, 1 year, $3.5 million, $2.4 million guaranteed. If you don't know who Andrew Billings is, he's a one-tech defensive tackle, and that is the role he will play, whether he's a starter or a reserve. That'll depend on what else happens in NFL free agency and in the NFL draft. Right now, I would certainly say he would start. We'll take a look at what the depth chart looks like a little bit later on. But let's talk a little bit about this signing. So you get Billings on board, 1 year, $3.5 million deal. My initial reaction is another really good value signing here. It's not splashy, it's not sexy, but it's a guy that'll come in here, stop the run, do some of the dirty work, and really help out these linebackers, help out who's ever playing the 3-tech role. He did some good things last year for the Las Vegas Raiders. He had a really nice season in 2022 for Vegas. 39 tackles, had just 1 sack. He's not going to give you a ton of pass rush production. 3 tackles for loss. But again, the one-tech's job isn't to litter up the stat sheet. It's to help stop the run, take on blockers, free up linebackers. That's really what you're trying to do if you are a one-tech defensive tackle, and that is something that Andrew Billings can be. And here's another fun thing. He was a Baylor Bear in college. Now he's a Chicago Bear. So things come full circle in life as Andrew Billings joins the Chicago Bears on a 1-year deal worth up to $3.5 million with $2.4 million guaranteed. So grade the signing, A, B, C, D, or F. Let us know down in the comment section down below. Grade the signing of Andrew Billings to the Chicago Bears, A, B, C, D, or F. Drop your grades down in the comments section. Now, Billings' PFF grades were pretty solid last year. Played just under 500 snaps, 76.4 overall grading. His run defense, 72.3. Again, that's well above average. Pass rush, 401 tech, I'd say that's right around average. That's pretty solid there, 66.4. Again, you're not looking for him to be a 5-sack guy or anything like that. I loved him when he was coming out of college. Had some injury issues early on, but has kind of stabilized himself in his career. And now he lands in Chicago with a young, up-and-coming team with the chance to be a bit of a leader on this defensive line that needs some leadership in that group. You got a lot of youth. You have some holes to fill. He can kind of help fill both of those with some experience and also with his play as well. I mean, he would be much better than what Angelo Blackson was for you a year ago. So Andrew Billings on board. We'll take a look at the depth chart in a moment, but first, let's talk about today's sponsor. That is RexMD. Fellas, sometimes do you lack confidence in the bedroom? Well, we've all had those nights where we get too nervous or maybe have had too much to drink. There's nothing worse than not being able to put the stick shift in drive when you need it the most, but have no fear, RexMD is here. RexMD is FDA approved and the most trusted leader in men's telehealth. They have sponsored today's episode of Chicago Bears Now to help you always be prepared. RexMD has made it simple, easy, and cost-effective to help all the men out there last longer and feel more confident in the bedroom. RexMD makes getting generic and branded Viagra or Cialis easy. Everything is online, even the prescription, and they deliver it directly to your door. No waiting rooms, no embarrassing trips to the doctor, no insurance, and no copays. Take advantage of their best deal they've ever done by saving 90% off by using our link, rexmd.com/chat, rexmd.com/chat for this limited time deal. Starter packs of generic branded Cialis or Viagra are available with only $2 per dosage. RexMD.com/chat. RexMD, the leader in men's telehealth. That link is in the comments and description of this video. All right, you look at the depth chart now. For now, I think he plugs in as a starter at that one-tech position. Justin Jones remains as the other one. DeMarcus Walker's going to play some 3-tech, I believe, so keep an eye on that. And if he does play more 3-tech, then I definitely think that getting more edge help is going to make some sense for this Chicago Bears football team. You definitely need guys who can put their hand in the dirt on the edge and get after the quarterback. Look at the draft, maybe a couple other guys in free agency. I would still go sign Yannick Ngakoue. I know he's not the best run defender, but he is so consistent as a pass rusher, 8 or more sacks in all 7 years of his NFL career. I would be interested in him, but I do like getting a beefy guy in the middle on this defense, and that is Andrew Billings, 6'1", 311, bit of a bowling ball there, going to play with some energy, so I am a big fan of that. Subscribe to the channel. Here in a moment, we'll take a look at everything the Bears have done in free agency so far. We keep you guys up to date with the latest Bears free agency news, rumors, tracking all the signings, much more coverage as well. So hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any of our coverage here on the channel. It's youtube.com/BearsNow, Chicago Bears Now, your home for Bears coverage here on YouTube. So let's now get you caught up on what the Bears have done in free agency. Kari Blasingame returned on a 2-year deal worth up to $3.6 million. Got details there. TJ Edwards, 3 years, $19.5 million with $12 million guaranteed. Nate Davis on the offensive line. We'll see if he plays left or right guard, but he gets a 3-year, $30 million deal with $19.25 million guaranteed. Tremaine Edmonds gets 4 years and $72 million with $50 million guaranteed. Excited to help him lead this, or to see him help lead this defense. DeMarcus Walker, 3 years, $21 million. He'll play some edge. He'll play some 3-tech. He gets $16 million guaranteed. Travis Homer, 2 years, $4.5 million deal. Ryan Poles saying today that he'll play. His big role will be mostly on special teams, but he'll be able to do some stuff on offense too. P.J. Walker signed as a backup quarterback, 2 years, up to $5 million. We'll see what that means for Trevor Siemian if they compete or if Siemian gets cut. And then the latest one, Andrew Billings on a 1-year, $3.5 million deal. He gets $2.4 million guaranteed. So Billings, the latest signing. Who should the Bears sign next? Let me know down in the comment section below. Who would you guys like to see the Chicago Bears sign next in NFL free agency as we progress here? All right, follow me on Twitter. If you did follow me, you would have seen in real time when Andrew Billings signed over there before we got live here on YouTube. At HGramNFL, it's at HGramNFL. Always chopping up some Bears and NFL over there, so go ahead and give me a follow.